my name is Mullen. I'm going to talk about costuming for theater productions. I've been participating in theater since I was 8 years old. I believe I would not be who I am today if it were not for my involvement. So when I was deciding what to do my senior project on, it felt almost impossible to do it on anything but theater. I have made amazing friendships, found mentors, and gained an understanding of myself. Theater has made me into the best version of myself. And I just wanted to share this picture from the year 2011 of me in The Little Mermaid. I am in fact the one in the bright neon leotard. I was playing my breakout role of seaweed in The Little Mermaid. It was a really amazing experience. So when I was thinking about what to do with my project, I thought, how can I share the powerful impact theater has had on me with others, especially kids? So I decided to volunteer at a youth theater camp run by the director and company of my first show ever that had begun my passion for theater. They were putting on Seussical Junior, and I decided to help with costumes. During the camp, I had an amazing experience. In addition to creating some killer costumes, I feel I had a lasting impact on the kids, which is one of my goals going into my senior project. I saw one of the girls crying because she hadn't get the part she wanted when the cast list was announced, and I tried to go up to her to console her, but she ran away, and I felt a little defeated. I really wanted to help her, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to accomplish the goals I had set for being a role model and a confidant for the campers. But later she came up to me and she discussed why she was upset and how she didn't get the role she wanted, and I assured her I had been on ensemble many times and nothing to do with herself or her talent, and she should keep working. Then later, as I was costuming her, I decided a way to encourage her would to make her Cindy Lou Who from the movie The Grinch or the book. And she was so excited because she had this new role now, and she thanked me. It meant the world to me that I could encourage her and keep her excited about performing at a young age where self-esteem is really fragile. The costuming aspect of my senior project challenged me greatly. I had really only ever been on the stage, and I had never really accessed it from the backstage point of view. I had to create a new vision for the costumes. I had to sew, alter, grab all the costumes together. If one costume didn't fit a kid, I had to go back upstairs and grab a new one, but it ended up looking really nice, and I'd like to share some of the costumes I created with you. This is the Sour Kangaroos, which are the antagonists. The story of Seussical is basically Horton Hears a Who. So they were basically the antagonists who want to take the speck with all the Who's on it away from Horton. And the biggest problem was the dresses kept falling down the girls. So I had to sew on new straps, and I had never sewn before, so I had to learn how to sew. And it ended up actually working really well, and they were really sturdy, and the girls seemed to like them and feel comfortable in them. This is Gertrude, which is one of the birds, and she ends up being like the heroine of the story and saves all the Who's along with Horton. And the biggest thing with her was her tail. It was a lot of feathers, and getting it all together took a lot of work, and keeping it on her body, and the feathers were absolutely everywhere. These are the bird girls. They're basically the Greek chorus of the show. And the biggest thing with them was getting all the same dresses for them, which took a lot of work to find, but we ended up getting some really great pink dresses, and they all looked the same, which is very nice. After thinking about all my amazing theater experiences, I looked for the evidence behind my experience and what I was feeling, and it really made a lot of sense what I found. Mark Lewis and Elizabeth Hall from Wheaton College say children in theater have better social skills because they have higher self-awareness. In acting, one must explore their own story to tell someone else as well. This self-awareness is also necessary to grow, inspire change, and develop characters. I feel through theater I've also become very creative, and I definitely witnessed this at the camp. The campers, when they weren't on stage, they were drawing, they were dancing, they were really interested in the costumes and all the colors, and it really made sense when I looked at the evidence behind it. Lauren Miller and her paper entitled Impact of Cognitive Development and Theater Arts concluded, children who have participated in theater are more likely to have the components of creative thinking, such as originality, elaboration, and flexibility. It is likely that children gain creative thinking because theater is the perfect outlet for that. Theater has allowed me to express myself and cultivate creativity and my sociability. I have become more compassionate and able to relate to others more easily. I would not have been able to help that little girl if I didn't have the experiences and the compassion that theater has lent to me. Theater has helped me cultivate myself into what I believe is the best version, something I believe all children are entitled to. And since I began The Little Mermaid to show I'm evolving, this May I was in The Little Mermaid and I was a jellyfish this time. I'm the one with the umbrella. Thank you.
Any questions for Shannon? That's okay, is that good? Yeah. Shannon, what's one element of your project you would change if you could? If you could go back now and change anything about your experience, what might you change?
I don't think I would change anything about the camp itself, because it ended up being really great. The only thing I'd want to do is maybe have it, instead of condensed into 1 week, had made it more spread out, because it was really like a great experience, and I would have liked to like maybe do a weekly class or something like
Nice.
that.
Good. All right, great job, good.